definite face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only perfect.
Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first.
It's over. Yes. It's me again. I'm back again for another fight weekend. Yes, sir. Man, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. I hope I got this on public. We'll see in a minute. All right. Yes, sir. Man, I'm always messing up something. But anyway, first of all, I'm going to get started. You know me, KQ. That's how I always start, right? And just come on in here and smash the like button once you come on in. All right? So let me make sure I got it on public. Okay? Just want to make sure. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm good. I think. Yeah. So anyway, first of all, you know I got to talk about a few things first. I definitely PBC. I'm definitely going to talk about PBC. All right? Yes, sir. I see you watching in. Just come on in. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to just listen. All right? You can come on in and share your thoughts because KQ going to still do his thing. All right? Now, once again, PBC. It's rumors that they might be going to the zone, which is good, which is great. And I think that's a great thing for boxing and against Zuffa, because Zuffa is trying to get away by taking boxing away from us, like putting it over in Egypt and other countries, especially the UK. But I got to give Oscar all the credit because he's standing 10 toes down. What's going on, Queen? I know Fernand's still on and a couple other channels still on. You know, I'm still going on my same time. So, all right. Appreciate you, Queen. But anyway, like I was saying, PBC. PBC, if they are thinking about going over to the zone, I think that's a good idea. That way, it's a good idea too, also for my pockets, because that way I don't have to pay for all the apps. Yes, sir. I come out of my pocket with all the apps. So hopefully, just hopefully, that is true. And that'll be a good thing. Because right now, nobody ain't knocking on PBC door from Zuffa. Now, everybody else want PBC, but Zuffa know they can't put that over on Al Heyman. So that way they don't even bother to mess with the PBC fighters. But once again, I think that'd be great. More fights, more fight calls. And and of course you have to buy all these streams. I mean, Amazon Prime, Paramount, all the other Tubi, ESPN, and I think that's a great thing. That's what I think. I think it's a great thing that everybody is pretty much working together. Now, I like it because the promoters are working together. Not Turkey. The promoters are working together. And that's what I like. I like the promoters working together. What's going on, my man Darnell Clark Bay? What's going on with you, brother? Yes, sir. I know all these channels on, so I'm gonna keep on going, baby. You know me. But still in all, that's a good thing. So that way we don't have to pay for all that. I can just get one subscription, DAZN, and DAZN have all the platforms. Like DAZN set up right now. They got Queensberry Promotion. They got Matchroom Boxing. They got Golden Boy. And now they have and they got Top Rank. And now if they get PBC, man, we cool. Now MVP, They get into the UFC. They get into the women boxing more. So they probably got their own lane. You see what I'm saying? They got their own lane. So I ain't mad at them for that. You know, I'm not. So, but anyway, let's keep moving. And I'll recap it once people start coming in. All right. Okay. We got 13 in the building so far. Okay. But let me keep going. Robert Garcia. He believes that this Shakur Stevenson fight with Devin Haney, that fight is going to be favoring Shakur Stevenson. Because Devin Haney don't like to take chances. And I told everybody that. He don't like to bet on himself. Now, of course, he took that one time, and what happened? He got his face dribbled like a basketball. Because he tried to step to Ryan Garcia and find out that Ryan Garcia about the same size he was, and then he just couldn't handle it. I know it was the Austrian, right? Okay, if we want to use that, that's fine. All right, if it's the Austrian, okay, cool. I ain't tripping. But anyway, still in all, I believe that's so. But I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see that fight because I know what it is. Shakur Stevenson now is trying to look for the money to get the belts. Boxing has taken a turn for the worse with some fighters. Some fighters just don't want to fight no more. Some fighters just want a bag. Some fighters just want to be rich. That's how it is. And that's how it is with some of these guys, some of these fighters now, today. Everybody want to follow I would say the Mayweather method, but they're not following that no more. You know, so what they're doing is trying to move like Terrence Crawford moving all the way across the board. Work with the guys that you know they ain't shit, but you still gonna work with them for a payday. You know, so I don't know. And that's what Shakur Stevenson is. We all know he going over Zuffa. I don't know why he's trying to keep a hush-hush. But Keyshawn Davis, now he's starting to see. I'm telling you, quick, you can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody. You got to keep your enemies close to you. Because look at Keyshawn. I'm telling you right now, they're going to fall out before the year is over with. They're going to fall out. Because you can't keep on stealing people's fights. You can't keep on taking money out of people's mouths. You cannot keep doing that. And yeah, that might be your homie, your friend, and you might try and give him a hint like, dude, come on, stop that shit, you know? Come on, stop that shit. Yeah, quick. Yeah, whatever you think they won't do, they damn sure will do. Oh, yeah. You ain't lying. You're not lying about that. No doubt about it. But, yeah, what's up, Derek Gable, baby? What's going on with you? All right. Yeah, so yeah. So Shakur, sooner or later, Keyshawn he gonna get it now. He gonna understand now. Now, you saw what I put on the thumbnail up there, right? Now, Shakur said he's not gonna fight Devin Haney if Keyshawn don't want him to. You really believe that? I think you're hoping that Keyshawn said, no, man, don't worry about it. Go ahead and do your thing. No, you taking money out of his mouth. You taking food out of his family mouth, you know. And Shakur fighting at catch weight is all, listen, this is why I keep talking about these fighters. These fighters rather give up his belt or fight a softer fighter. Because, you know, Devin, know how big Devin is. You'd rather go down and wait and fight a guy that you know not dangerous, besides stand at weight, defending that belt, and fight somebody that you might have trouble with. You're not betting on yourself, son. You're taking the easy way out. You're taking the easy way out. And I'm going to say the same thing about Schofield. Yeah, Mama Schofield. I'm going to say the same thing about him. Oh, yes, thank God it's Friday. And it's fight weekend, y'all. It is fight weekend. I will be on the call tomorrow night tomorrow night, man. Yes, sir. Now, so we all know what it is. All right. Now, for those that just came in here, all right, I was talking about PBC. Okay, I started off with PBC. All right, because right now PBC allegedly they're in conversation with the zone. And I think that's a damn good thing. That way, for one, KQ don't have to buy all the apps. All right, I have to pay for all the apps every month. And number two, all the promoters are working together. All the promoters are working together without Turkey shit. Without Turkey forcing them to do something. They are coming together and working together and bringing up these fights. Hey, I love it. I love it. I don't know what they talking about, but I love it. I want to see more of that. I want to see everybody go to MVP too. So that way, Zufa, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not winning. I'm not rooting for you. I'm not rooting for you. Because all y'all trying to do is steal from the fighters. That's all. That's all they doing. Now, so I went over there earlier, y'all. Anybody got any good thoughts about that? Any great thoughts about that? Just let me know. Just let me know. But I like it. And like I say, you don't have to pay for all the apps. Shit. I'm tired of Amazon Prime and the Zone and this and that, you know. Anyway. But anyway, let me keep going. Okay? Let me give you some news. Some news you can use. All right, we got Andy Cruz. All right, he won victory away for another shot at the IBF. All right, and that's in the lightweight division. All right, that's where Keyshawn should have met him at and fought him, but he didn't. Okay, so he getting another shot at the championship. So, man, good for Andy Cruz. But Andy Cruz gonna have to step on it. He gonna have to do something. All that fast shit, that look good, but you ain't touching nobody. You're not hurting nobody. You know, and that's what's wrong with these fighters today. Ain't nobody stepping on the gas. But now, this brings me to what I wanted to talk about, basically. Okay? That's Tank Davis. That's Kid Austin. That's Kid Austin's father, Mr. Schofield Sr., on the second, junior, whatever. He's starting to act like a diva. He's starting to buy into this notion. What's going on, Zoo? What's going on, baby? What to do, OG and Chaps? What to do, brother? All right, good to see you. And that chat. All right. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. So, so anyway, Mama Schofield, they really trying to force Tank hand. And I'm gonna tell you something. Tank the type of guy, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't lying to you. You know, I like Tank and everything, but he like the type of guy, man, fuck that belt. Y'all can have that shit. That's how he thinks. If he don't want to fight you, he ain't gonna fight you. That's just what it is. And I know Schofield, he's saying on Twitter yesterday, Tank, you know, man, it's gonna be a good fight. Let's sell this fight together. Let's do this and that. But I don't think that's gonna happen, y'all. I really don't. That Baltimore judge don't like his ass. She don't like him. And she's not about to let him go over to Vegas or wherever to fight. They don't have to accommodate a Tank and fight in Baltimore if that's the case. Now, somebody please answer this question. Why Gervonta Davis can't fight and go to court at the same time? You don't go to court on Saturday nights. You don't go to court on Sunday. So what's the problem? What's the holdup? Why he cannot fight in between court cases, in between court on dates? This is the question I'm trying to find out, and nobody can answer it. You know, maybe Tank can answer, or his lawyer probably can. Or maybe the judge put some stipulations on him or something. I don't know. But this is what I think. And I might be wrong, but this is what I think. I I think his lawyers try to pretty much say, hey, Tank, look, it's getting to the point where you're going to have to settle, or this going to keep dragging on. This going to keep dragging on. And Tank, no, I don't want to do it. And that's why his lawyers left. That's what I really believe that. They left because he didn't want to cooperate. Irreconcilable differences. That's why I look at it. Because they want to say, look, there's no way we're going in circles here. All right? Hey, let's pay this, and you can go back and do what you're doing, your regular routine. It's over with. Put a gag order on her and keep the limit, quiet, whatever, and keep moving. Keep pushing. What is wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I know. When you ain't did nothing, you don't want to pay nothing. I get it. But that morally shit, sometimes it can backfire on you. I get it. You didn't do nothing, so you shouldn't have to pay or nothing like that. There's a lot of innocent people in jail right today. A lot of people doing time they shouldn't be there. Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes you gotta go along to get along. So now I'm not saying that that's what's going on, but I think that's what's going on. Put it that way. So, but anyway, I thought I just put that out there. They got 10 days left. Yeah, Brian. They got 10 days left. Wait a minute, is it 10 days? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, next Tuesday, right? The 15th, ain't it? Yeah. But if you don't, it goes to a purse bid. And once it goes to the purse bid, that means anybody can bid on it. Now, of course, might not get that far. Because what I hear right now, they're negotiating, they're close to a deal. Now, hopefully, it'll work out fine. But Mama Schofield, stop acting like your son about to knock Tank out. Cut it out. Now, I don't know. Tank might lose. I don't know. He ain't been out there in a while. All right? Yeah, the 22nd, OG. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. 22nd. So yeah. So, but Tank, your son ain't knocking nobody out. Okay? You're not about to knock out Gervonta Davis. Okay? And especially if he's in the gym, if he's working out and his mind focused. So if that's the case, then okay. So good fight. Let's have a good fight. Now, Tank damn if he do, he damn if he don't. And let me explain it to you. Now, you probably heard this before, but if Tank beat Kid Austin, that's what he's supposed to do, right? That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah. It don't matter if he's been out for what, a year. Kid Austin been out for a year too. I've seen Tank on AB live and looks and fight and shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, G. They ain't stupid. I talk to Senior every blue moon, but he ain't gonna tell you nothing that he don't want to tell you. They ain't stupid over there. And I don't know who Tank training with. He ain't dumb either. And Kid Austin, they sparred before. He know what he brings to the table. He know he gotten better. And he know what to expect. So, now, Kid Austin, he believes that if I win or lose, I still win. And you know what he's talking about? The money. The money. That's what he's talking about. Well, I fought the best and I'm rich. Right? I got money. Right? That's what they care about. That's why they so damn to get Tank in the ring. Now, you got him boxed in now. Now, compare that to Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis, he can put it in same mandatory. He's a mandatory to no other than Devin Haney. He can do the same thing with the WBO that Mama Schofield did with the WBA. He can take them to court and make them make the fight and order the fight. because under federal law, they have to do that. They have to do that. They can't wait that long. You got to go in there and do it, Mike Rand. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday, y'all. All right? Yes, sir, Mike. All right? Yes, sir, man. It is Friday, baby. That's right. Friday. Yep. Didn't get paid. Yes, sir. What's up, Deluxe? Oh, recording, baby. Yes, sir. Mama Schofield. Yeah. I just call him that. But he can do the same thing. He can do the same thing. Just Keyshawn can do the same thing he's doing. And I don't know why Keyshawn won't do it. I know that's his boy. But, I mean, come on, Deluxe. Come on, Mike Rand. Come on, Z. Damn all that. This is business. This is business. And these fighters today, they're going to have to understand that shit. Now, ain't no friend. All that friend stuff is out the window. Now, if you want to be friends or you want to be fighters, if you want to be my friend, fine. Now, if it's time for me to fight, fine. Because this is the third time that Keyshawn got screwed by Shakur. Shakur said he's going to drop that belt so Keyshawn can get it right. Yeah. Oh, man. Then he said, I tell you what, you fight Raymond Ford, you fight O'Shaquie, and then I fight him after you if you lose. But you're not going to lose. Well, that didn't work out either. He sent him on a crash mission. And now Keyshawn, he goes back to him now. Now, Devin Haney said, I don't want Keyshawn. I want Shakur. But Shakur ain't calling him out. Keyshawn calling him out. Keyshawn keep calling his name. So he'd rather go down and wait, and fight none other than who? Devin Haney. And Devin Haney rather go down and wait and besides fighting Keyshawn. He'd rather fight Shakur. Why? Because it's not dangerous. Because we know how this fight gonna go. This fight gonna go just like this. They're gonna pretty much find out what each other bringing. Jab, 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 grab. Jab, jab, grab. And then again and again. Bell rings. Here come another 3 minutes. A bell rings, another 3 minutes. And then at the end of the fight, they both raise their hands. No blood, no lip cut, no nothing. Nothing but sweat. There you go. It's a boring fight. It's a boring fight. Now, Bill, he might lie and make it exciting in the press conferences, and that's about it. That's all you're going to get. I'm sorry. That's the fight. Now, who want to see that shit? Now, think about this. Devin and none other than Keyshawn. Keyshawn going to step to Devin. Yeah, he going to bag his ass up. That's what he going to do. That's what he going to do. He going to bag him up and push him back. That's what he going to do. And Devin going to do what? Get on that bike. Get on that jab and grab. That's what he going to do. See, Keyshawn, he ain't trying to jab his way to victory. He going to try to knock your ass out. And I'm not no Keyshawn Davis fan. I'm not. But one thing about it is he will do that shit. He will. No doubt about it. What's up, Z? He said Devin and Curry been in the ring together more than the Charles. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about it. They both know each other. Y'all remember that on video? Somebody, Shakur friend was recording Bill. And Bill, they didn't want Shakur. They said, no, we don't want to go to Shakur because if it get too hot, we'll leave or whatever he was saying. I forget how the video went. But, yeah, nobody. Devin is this type of fighter. I don't know where they get this from. Devin is not no big puncher. I'm sorry. What's his name? Champ Side. Yeah, the baddest brand in the land. Are you sick? Are you stupid? He had a nerve to say the two, Devin and Shakur, fighting for face of boxing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, Now, maybe I got my own rules. Maybe I do. Because I thought we choose the face of boxing. I thought we choose who is that notoriety, got that big following. That man ain't got no big following. Shakur, his people walk out on him. How many asses they put in the seats? How many pay-per-views have they sold? Man, how many knockouts have they had? So how can you say the face of boxing? At least Canelo earned that shit. At least Canelo put asses in the seats. So what we talking about here? Huh? I mean, they got this shit twisted. It got to be twisted. Man, it's crazy. But still in all, I want to see the fight. I want to see the damn fight. Now, and what makes it so bad, the guys that they want to talk about that's getting all the money is Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia getting all the money and prestige. What's up, Von? Green and Hill. Yes, sir. What's going on? You've been cooking this whole week. Man, I appreciate it, man. I hope everybody else appreciates it. Hit the cash app. Hey, man, I'm trying to cook, man. You know, I'm trying to bring y'all the latest and greatest in the sport of boxing, baby. That's right. The latest in sport. Because it's always some shit. That's why, Von. It's always some shit, dude. These guys don't want to fight. It's a shame, though. It's a shame, you know? Man. Yeah, flakes are bug. Yeah. You know, and Fernando said it right, 3 damn stooges. Because they all think they're stars, and they're not. What happened to the days of pay-per-views and doing big numbers? What happened to packing in the house, doing big numbers? You know, that what makes you the face of boxing. When you're knocking people out. I mean, when you're doing things like that, that what makes you the face of boxing. I mean, this is crazy. I don't understand this. And I never understood how Shakur can be this big star. And he don't even punch hard. He don't even knock nobody out. So I'm missing something, y'all. Maybe I got cataracts now. Maybe I can't see good now. Because I don't see shit about a guy that is scared to get hit and fight on the back foot. I see a counter puncher. That's what I see. A counter puncher, damn it. That's all I see. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. All right, what's up, Adolf? What's going on, baby? What's going on with you? So I'm just saying. You know, just saying. Now, other people might see other things. But I don't see that. I don't see that in no Shakur. I don't see no dog in him. That's what makes the best fighters. When you got dog in you. Now, I can't explain it. But sometimes you got fighters that don't have dog in them, but will dog your ass out. You got some fighters that real cool, laid back, like Earl Spence, but get in that ring, he will knock your ass out. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Thank you, my man King A Cent. Nothing sells like knockouts. That's everybody wait and on time. Yep. Man, you hit it right on the head. I've been saying that for years. Knockout sells. Knockout sells. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, the sweet science is fighting on the inside. That's what the sweet science is for real, fighting on the inside. Yes, I told y'all, this is my ideal fight. Going down round 1 and pretty much putting that stick out there. Everything comes behind what? The jab. Everything comes behind the jab. Then, of course, the next round, couple rounds come. Then you start sitting down on your punches. Start sitting down, going to the body. Then you start digging to that body. And then, oh, man, you start walking them down. And then you come up with a big brick hand, baby. Man, hurt them a little bit. And then go down to the body again. Take them legs from him. And back him up. And then boom, close the goddamn show. That's what I'm talking about. That's my ideal fight. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that tomorrow night. You will see that tomorrow night with Jesse Van Rodriguez, baby. Yes, sir. No doubt about that. Yes, sir. Even Turkey want to rebrand Shakur. Yeah. You got to rebrand him. Well, that's the thing, Z. How can you rebrand a fighter and he been fighting like that his whole career? He been fighting like that since the Olympics. Matter of fact, I call him an amateur. He got an amateur style. Hit and don't get hit. But he don't hit. He just don't get hit, but he don't hit. Like I said, he catch, but he don't shoot. You see? How can you fix that shit? Huh? How can you fix outlaw? Yeah, how can you fix outlaw? It's too late. Like I told y'all about James DeGale. James DeGale is from the UK. He had to fight a different style. Because the style he was fighting, he kept getting hit in the groin and the way he was fighting, and he had to have 3 surgeries, on the groin and stuff, and he had to change his style. It took him 3 years. 3 years to change up his style. And they call him Chunky. That was his name, Chunky. All right, James DeGale in the UK. I don't know what happened to him now, but I think he retired. But Shakur, it's too late. First of all, how you gonna teach him to fight differently and he can't punch? His hands are brittle. So what now? What you got to do is do what they're doing right now, taking a soft touch. That's what you have to do. He's gonna have to take somebody that don't punch hard. This is what I'm saying. Now, I don't think this is true, but it could be true. You get all the guys that's over there that can punch, like Lamar Roach, and you want them to be your brother. You want them to be your brother. And that way, you don't have to face them in a ring. You see what I'm saying? And that way, you don't want to fight a puncher. You'd rather fight Devin than somebody else. And don't give me that DePater shit. Because DePater throw 100-something punches, but he ain't hurting nobody. He ain't hurting nobody. So please tell me the object of that shit. At least Abdullah Mason get up and he got knocked down. He got up and he closed the show. I mean, come on, think about it. Shakur Stevenson is not a real offensive fighter. Matter of fact, his little cousin fights better than him on the offense. I mean, think about it. Edwin Moses, he'll walk you down. But then again, he ain't fighting nobody either yet. So, you do what you do, you do what you don't. You don't. Shit. But anyway, so you can say what you want about O'Shaquie Foster. O'Shaquie Foster deserved a shot at Shakur or another shot at a title. Now, he defended that belt, and he defended it well. And he'll go up and fight you. And that's what I like about him, David Benavidez, them guys. I like to see that. I like to see guys that say, hey, you know what? Okay, we can fight. Yeah, no problem. They don't say no. That's why Demetrius Bivol gave up the belt so fast. He didn't want no smoke with David. He know that. And that's why Benavidez is talking shit on the internet. That's why. He don't want to fight David either. Because that Mexican monster is nasty, baby. That Mexican monster is nasty. Devin the same. Yep, that's you if he wants Shakur over Kid. Yes. Yep. Yeah, you just came in because I just said that myself. That's the problem. You see? Because, see, Devin, he'd rather lose weight, my man King, he'd rather lose weight and then fight Keyshawn. Why? Because it's less dangerous. Keyshawn gonna walk your ass down and try to knock you out. But Shakur ain't gonna do nothing but stay on the back foot and wait to counter punch. They counter punchers. So they're gonna sit there and wait on each other. You're gonna see a snooze fest. You're gonna see nothing but posturing. Man, oh man, you thought about a fight call? Man, I'd be falling asleep on my own fight call. That type of fight, you can't call. You go to the bathroom, come back, then call one punch. Ain't nobody want to see that shit. And they know that. It's all about the almighty dollar, y'all. It's all about the almighty dollar. All right, what's up, Eugene? What's going on, bro? All right, good to see you. Yeah, Floyd walked everyone down eventually. Yes, he did. When Floyd had somebody hurt, he's still walking down. Look how he did Arturo Gotti. Man, he put it on him. Bam, 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 right? He still took him to him. You know, so, I mean, y'all miss me with that soft shit. It's no room for soft boxers today. It's no room for that shit. Ain't nobody want to see that shit no more. Man, I mean, come on. See, you can get away with it in the NBA. You can change the game. The sentence obsolete in the NBA, right? Everybody's running gun, right? But see, you can't do that in the sport of boxing. Because fans and hardcore fans, they like knockouts. They like action. They like action-packed action. I ain't talking about just standing there and punch each other out. No. We like ring generalship. We like a ring IQ. Right? We like the jab. Man, I'm telling you right now. That's why Shakur don't want to fight O'Shaquie. You know why? Because O'Shaquie got a longer reach than Shakur. And he know how to work that stick too. And he can work it on the right or the left. And that's the problem with Shakur right now. He don't know what to expect with O'Shaquie. He don't know what O'Shaquie Foster will bring to the table. See, O'Shaquie Foster ain't like he used to be. He got better than he used to be. That's why you don't hear nothing else about that fight, do you? O'Shaquie Foster's still shaking his ass and looking for his ass. Huh? Shit, come on now. Man. Does Kid Austin remind you of Sean Porter? Yep. You know why he remind me of Sean Porter? And you hit it right on the head. Sean Porter was muscular. He was short. And he hops around like Kid Austin. Kid Austin hopping around, hitting on the shorts and shit. That's just what he is. That's just what he does. Only thing about it is Sean Porter was bigger. Sean Porter was bigger. That's the only difference. You're right. He do mind you of no other than Sean Porter. But don't sit there and talk shit like Tank ain't shit. I mean, yeah, I know he's older. I know he gotten older. Now, that don't mean nothing. See, you coming off a goddamn layoff. You better be careful. You better be careful what you wish for. Because you might just get it, young man. You know, so stop talking all that shit. Now, there's nothing wrong with being confident of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to be confident in your skills, right? And you know what? I admire him for stepping up to the plate. Want that smoke. But do you really want that smoke? Or you really want that money? Which one is it? Or did your daddy put you up to this? Did your daddy say you was ready when you know you wasn't ready? Which one is it? I'm ready? Is that ready? You know, which one is it? Come on now. Because remember, you got to fight, not your daddy. You got to fight, not your daddy. What's up, low down? Gather. What's happening with you, baby? Huh? Yeah, so what's going on with you? He said, man, KQ, don't forget, Kid Austin, dad, remind me of Kenny Porter. Man, Kenny Porter too, yeah. You know, and Kid Austin remind you of Sean Porter. You know, he do. He remind you of Sean Porter. Because he's short, stocky. You know what? Don't waste. I'm telling y'all right now, and I have seen it many times before. Don't waste gonna be his downfall, y'all. Don't waste gonna be his downfall. We saw what happened to Frank Martin. All right, he was going this way. He was going this way. He was doing pretty good, right? And Tank was doing what? Going down to the body when you can catch him, right? And then, boom, there you go. He started giving out the gas. Started sitting down on the ropes and shit. Chilling on the ropes, he said. Chilling. Well, he chilled all right. On that goddamn apron, on that damn canvas. Shit. So, be careful. Be careful what you wish for. Don't let your daddy talk you into an ass whooping. Now, let me say this, though. It is a good comeback fight. I will say that. That's a good comeback fight for Tank. Now, of course, yeah, they can shock the world if they beat Tank, get him his first O. Yeah, Turkey would love that shit. Turkey would love that. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that will happen. I just don't think that will happen. But as Kid, at least Kid Austin, he's stepping up to the plate and he want to fight. He's not doing what Keyshawn doing. He's not doing what Shakur doing. He really want to fight. He really want to, well, at least his daddy say he do. because he act like he can't talk, half the time. But, and Daddy made another meme. His daddy made another meme. What's up, JD? Yes, sir. His daddy made another meme, which is stupid. I don't know why he keep on making another meme like that. But anyway, what's up, my man, King, baby? What's happening? He said, man, exactly that. I think Kid and his pop agree, even get knocked worth it for that tank payday. Plus the upgraded brand. Yep. Yeah, I've been thought about that. Yeah, I thought about that a while back. I said, man, do they want a payday? Are they in agreement or getting knocked the fuck out? Wake up and be a millionaire twice? Is it worth that? Is it worth getting fucked up? Because, see, his daddy said this yesterday on Mill City. He said, listen, we win. We win. If we lose, we still win. We still win if we lose. He said, and of course, Mill City, open your mouth sometime, Mill City. Stop saying, No, open your mouth. Yeah, so he said, yeah, we still win. See, if Tank beat us, we still win. We get paid. We've changed our family lives. I said, bingo. There you go. Bingo. Wake your son up about the 9th round and say, baby, we still got that payday, baby. Wake up. You okay? All right. You see? And then he said, of course, that's a good name on his resume. In which it is. If you win, if you look good. Because we know what happened to Lamar Roach. He had a draw, and look at him now. You can't tell this ass shit, right? And we know what happened to Pitbull Cruz. He ended up being a champion. Mario Barrios, champion. Ryan Garcia, champion. And they all got paid too. Like I said, like I always say, you fight Floyd Mayweather, he's the Willy Wonka with the golden motherfucking ticket. You lucky to get you be getting 2 or 3 million when you fight Floyd. Win or lose. Yes, sir. Malanga type behavior. Yes. There you go, quick. Cause Edgar Malanga, look at him. He fought Canelo. He got a big payday, baby. What did he do? He lost. He got knocked out. But what did he do? He had a parade for a loser. He had a parade because he got paid. Man, dude, if you don't sit your ass down, you and Richard Hitchens, y'all headlining New York card for Zuffa. And we're going to talk about Zuffa in a minute. Because Zuffa is crooked. Ooh, they so crooked. Man. But anyway, yeah, they headlining card in New York. Right? Wow. That's a bummer. Because Richard Hitchens, he in the same boat as Devin. He in the same boat with Devin and Shakur. Right? No power. How do you guys surviving in the sport of boxing with no power? I don't understand this shit. No power, and it's still, man, I don't understand this. How you the face? Well, we've been through that already. And for your everybody joining me, okay, I did touch on PBC already. PBC, like I said, they in talks, allegedly in talks with joining the zone. Joining the zone. Now, that would be great, I think, in my opinion. That way, everybody's under one roof, everybody under one platform, and that way, everybody can fight each other. All right. Now, and they're all working together. You know. So that's another thing. They're all working together. And I would love to see that. I would love to see them working together without Turkey forcing them to work together. And you're right, Zoo. God damn it. They have a cocaine party. Man, we rich. And Kid Austin over there, yeah, we rich, yeah. Put some more ice on it. It'll go down. See, I knew that what it's all about. It's all about the almighty dollar. Shakur rather duck than save face. He go to Zuffa. Same way he did Matchroom. He'd rather get the money and then get the lumps on his head. And some people say, that's brilliant, KQ. That's brilliant. Oh, then, okay. Then you should be in fighting business. You shouldn't be in the fighting business. You should be somewhere doing something else. Because you don't want to really fight. You really don't want to be a champion. You don't want to really be like Bud Crawford. You trying to take the easy route. Well, Bud did take the easy route if you want to break it down, but you trying to take the easy route. You want to fight the less dangerous fighter. So who's more dangerous, Keyshawn or Devin? Yeah, Keyshawn, right? Yeah. So that shows you what you made of. All y'all Shakur fans, that's y'all hero. That's y'all guy. That's y'all guy or y'all duck. Because he over at Zuffa and might well come on out and say it. And I'm telling you right now, that's a duck. That's a duck. Because you ducking all the smoke from a Shocky Foster all the way over to everybody in Keyshawn. That's a duck. So you can say what you want. Anybody can say what they want. There ain't nobody going to tell me nothing different. It's a damn duck. Ain't no smoke over there, Zuffa. He going to sit over there and wear that goddamn uniform with that damn Z on it. You have to wear their mouthpiece like, oh, you get fined. All that. All of that. And you see, that's what Zuffa wants. Now, let me talk about Zuffa. Oscar De La Hoya, he put a cease and desist letter out on Zuffa. Now, I know you all probably know about this already. Because Zuffa, they doing the worst thing you can do. And that's talk to a fighter when he has a promoter. And they're not only doing it to Oscar De La Hoya, they're doing it to Ben Shalom, boxer, over in the UK. They suing his ass. See, they want to pay dirty already, y'all. They want to pay dirty already. They pay a little extra little money to get these fighters over there, just like they're doing Shakur. And probably Devin too. Because Bill and them, they chase money. They ain't chasing no bills no more. Because you know why? Victor Conte ain't here now. He's gone. He should have been gone a long time ago. But he gone now. Now, Devin and them, there ain't nobody going to help him blow up again. Because Devin should be fighting at 160. He fighting at 147. And he'd rather go down even on 147. So he won't have to face Keyshawn. Boy, if I was Keyshawn, y'all, I would do it just to piss off Shakur. I would do it just to say, fuck you, right? I would do it just to say, man, kiss my ass, right? I would petition the WBO. I would petition the WBO and say, you know what? I'm the mandatory. I want my fight. Order that fight and block that shit. He can do that. He can do that. Look at Mama Schofield. Huh? He did it. Yes, sir, he did. He didn't fight Shakur. He didn't fight Shakur. But one thing he did, he wanted that Tank Davis money. That's what he did. You know? Yep. Yeah, Brian, I would too. Yeah. I would do that in a heartbeat. Hey, no offense, guy. You my guy and everything, but I got to get my bread, baby. I got to get my bread. I would tell Shakur that. Look, you don't get mad because I'm getting my money? Then you ain't my homie like I thought you was. Come on. You know, that shows you who your friends are. That shows you who your homies are. See, oh, baby, yes, sir, they're your friends who something go wrong, huh, when they can't have their way. And because you getting their money too now. See, Shakur just want to get his money. He don't want his friends to get their money. You see? You see what I mean? So he don't want Keyshawn to get his money. See, man, I'll call the WO right now. I want my fight. Don't let that fight happen. I'm the mandatory. Or we're going to court. They got to do it, y'all. That's why the WBA, they had to force to order that fight with Tank. Because Mama Schofield, he went to the commission. That's a federal law. If you are the mandatory, you have to have the opportunity to fight the champion within 6 months. It was over a year. So Mama Schofield said, hell no. We waited long enough. Keyshawn, you better get on that shit. You better get on that. You better get on it. You got 6 months, baby. You know, you got 6 months. Get on that shit and get on it right now if you want to be that way. Don't say, well, he's my brother and did not. Damn that. Y'all ain't gonna never fight any damn way. Shit. Let y'all tell it. So you gonna let Devin and him make all the money? Come on, dude. Man. I mean, really, think about it. You know, man, boy, niggas ain't nothing, boy. I'm telling you, niggas ain't flies and shit. Flies and shit, boy. I tell you, for real. Now, let me say this though. All right, Oscar De La Hoya. Okay, he did come out and said, "Look here, Tank Davis and Floyd negotiations, they are picking up. They are picking up now. In other words, they're saying that the fight might happen. And now, of course, they got to the 22nd, which is next Tuesday. Wait a minute, is it next Tuesday or the Tuesday after next? Yeah, Tuesday after next. Yeah, the 22nd, next Tuesday. Yeah. So, yeah. So they got to pick it up. But listen, I'm gonna tell you this: don't count on it though. Don't count on it. A kid is on that snack too. Probably so. But I don't think it seemed like he was on that weed the other day. It seemed like he was on that weed the other day, y'all. Y'all were talking that shit. His hair was dusty. He looked dusty. You know what I mean? You know, people have been up all night or some shit, or just don't give a fuck how they look. You know, man. You know, so he looked, he looked dusty or mad. I don't know which one it was. You know, and both in my opinion. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right about that. I will say that. I no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I believe that both of them are better than and Keyshawn better than both of them. Keyshawn has faster hands. He has power. And he just got 15-0. While Devin is 25-0 or something like that. And he just the least experienced. But he will get in that ass, and he can punch. And they know that. Devin knows that. That's why he's taking a catch weight. But y'all laughed at Gervonta Davis when he did the weight class and all that. But now look at everybody. Look at everybody now trying to find the easy route. And what I mean, everybody, these soft ass fighters. Y'all soft ass fighters. Like Shakur. I don't care what nobody says. I heard that damn Jets dude, he flipped out the other day, right? Yesterday, right? Man, look, dude, Shakur, he's not like that. He ain't jumped off the porch of boxing. He hasn't done that. He just don't have it in him. He's not built like that. Some guys are just built like that. He's just not built like that. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Now, you get sad, but don't get mad. He's just not like that. Tank like that. Abdullah Mason is like that. Earl Spence is like that. Earl Spence ain't no thug. He ain't he ain't in the streets. He ain't come from the streets or nothing like that. He just know how to handle business when he get in that damn square circle. That's all. He take that pain to you. You just ain't got no dog in you. That's all. Man, I mean, what's so hard? These guys got to stop make-believe and shit. People want to make-believe. You know what Blue Blood said? And y'all saw it. Y'all saw it on Knockout. He said he's not going to give Shakur no credit for beating a Devin Haney. What the fuck you talking about, Blue? Shakur is a 130, 140 pounder. Devin's a 147 pounder. He's going down. Yes. If you want to fight, he better. Sure, man, please. I ain't gonna give Shakur no fight. He mad. Boy, they mad over there. Boy, they are mad over there. The Haney fans are mad. You know why? Because they know that Shakur can beat Devin Haney in a chess match. Because that's all it is. That's all it's going to be. A chess match. No doubt about it. That's all it's going to be. I mean, and they know Shakur will beat Devin in a chess match. Devin's not a smart fighter. All right? Let's just be honest. He's a good fighter. He's a good jabber. He's a jab and grab type of fighter, but he's not a smart fighter. He don't have great ring IQ. When he was getting his head dribbled like a basketball, what did his father say? Keep doing what you're doing. What? No, it's time to make some adjustments, Dad. It's time to make some adjustments, Dad. And that's why I respect Brian Norman Jr. He knew it's time for Dad to go away. It's time for Dad to just fly away. That's what it means. It's time for him to go. And I think it's time for some of these fighters to tell their dad they got to go. You know, like Bill Haney. Well, Bill, he's really helping. He's really helping his son. And he trying to get his son. No. Bill is doing that for himself. If nobody haven't seen it yet, Bill, he want to be famous himself. He wants the notoriety. He wants everything that comes with it except the gloves and the mouthpiece. That's all. That's all he's doing. Now, he want to make himself relevant. Because they weren't relevant because they have no fight. What did they do? They started up a rumor. They started up a rumor about $100 million fight, a contract. And that was the biggest lie I ever heard. And then they still trying to stay relevant. And then they say they want Keyshawn. Then they say they want Xander. I mean, they're all over the place. And then they ended up with who? Pillow Fist, Shakur Stevenson. Now, that fight still is not a done deal, but well, here they're probably negotiating. Somebody wrote on boxingscene.com, well, they agreed to a weight clause on social media. Who will write that shit? Who will put that down? They agree on social media. Yeah, I bet it was Twitter. I mean, that's not official. That's dumb. Man, come on. Yeah. Man, come on. Man, you can't write none of this, man. I'm telling you, these guys are weird. These guys are weird. These fighters, some of these fighters are weird. Bring on fighters like Abdullah Mason, Shakur Foster, a lot of other good little fighters, Scooter Davis, a lot of other good fighters that's coming up in the ranks. You know, Keyshawn Davis, he's a good fighter if he keep his head straight. If you start trying to make weight the right way, because he ain't good at making weight, I can tell that. I can say that right now. Man, it bugs me. It really bugs me because everybody just faking to be a fighter. They faking the funk. That's what they're doing. Everybody want to be a tough guy. Everybody want to be a fighter, and all they doing is faking to be a fighter. You know, man. Yeah. In case somebody want to say something, I'm gonna drop this link real fast. All right. Yep. There you go. And don't forget, I will be calling that fight tomorrow night, y'all. It's another fight night. I can't wait to see Jesse Benn Rodriguez. He dropped all his belts to go to fight this fight Saturday. All right. Yes, sir. He's fighting Vargas. All right. That's gonna be a damn good fight too. All right. So anyway, let me keep going. All right, y'all. All right, now, don't forget, we got Jamel Charlo also fighting on the Earl Spence card. All right, now, Shakur Stevenson promised Keyshawn Davis. He promised Keyshawn Davis. What's going on, Low Down Gather? What's going on? Yes, sir. You said, KQ? I try these fighters calling themselves small like Lamar Rhodes and Shakur. You know what? I said the same thing. You know, and Big Dre, he told me the same thing. Lamar Roach ain't small. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. You know, everybody keeps saying that Lamar Roach was a 130-pounder. No, he wasn't. He wasn't a 130-pound fighter. He campaigned at 130. What that means is, long you make the 130 weight, so you step off that scale, you go back up to your original weight. And fight night, there you go. Then you got Tank time knock out a motherfucker that's 160. You know, I mean, and this is what I mean. And that's why I said what I said about, hey, I don't blame Tank. I put weight clauses on all their asses. Because I ain't growing no more. If I was Tank, I'd be like, hell, I ain't growing no more. I'm a shorty. Same way with Lomachenko. I ain't growing no more. You know, but look at Devin. Look how big he is. Shakur, y'all stop saying I'm small. And you're right, low down. Y'all stop saying I'm a small fighter. I'm a 135 pounder. Nigga, no, you not. Look how big you are. Man, and Lamont Roach, don't you start. Don't you start. Because they know you how big you are. And you floating up and down between 140 and 130. And knowing that you weigh 157, 158, are here walking around 160. Yeah, that's what Big Dre said. Man. These guys are slick, boy. They are so slick. Then when somebody that's real come around, like Gary Antoine Russell, Mr. Gary Antoine, Tank Davis, all these guys are original size. They fight at their weight class. Why? They can't grow no more. They're not getting no bigger. So therefore, you got guys like Devin. How you think he came undisputed? How you think he became undisputed? He broke his neck. He broke his bones. He looked like a crackhead up there. He looked like a crackhead up there. I didn't know who the fuck he was. I'm like, what is that? Who the fuck is that? That's Devin. I said, what the fuck happened to him? Right? Oh, trying to make weight. That weight killing him. I said, yeah, it is killing him. Shit, that damn. Then come fight night the next day. Man, brand new, baby. Bigger than a horse. Bigger than a horse, baby. I get so tired of playing boxing with these guys. I get so damn tired of playing keep away, hide away. I get so tired of that shit. You know, when we going to get somebody that's going to be true to the game? When we get somebody that's going to bring us everything we want? You know, knockout. I mean, fighting the best fighting the best. Don't you, BFTV, take that name off your shit. All right? Because you don't want to see the best fighting the best. You want to see your guy fight anybody. That's what it is. Get the hell out of my face with that shit. Man, I mean, really. I mean, sometimes I think some of these fighters need to go. I think these fighters need to go go somewhere else, bare knuckles or some shit, right? Because they don't want to be honest. They trying to use boxing for a stepping stone to get rich. That's all it is. And I wouldn't be surprised. Because you know what? Devin and Shakur, they're kind of similar, right? They're kind of sneaky and shit, right? Devin, he a little sneaky ass too. Shakur, he a little sneaky ass too. You know, and I wouldn't put them past them both. Yeah. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Yeah. Fuck Keyshawn, yeah. Like Keyshawn, no, he don't get part of this shit. Now, I can see that. Because it fits them so well. And then there go Keyshawn looking stupid on Instagram. You know what to do, dude. You know what to do. Shit. You know what to do. That's all I got to say. He said, Roach looks like a choo-choo wah-wah. That's what's supposed to be small, but turned out big ass. Said, yes, sir. Yep. Thomas here. What's going on, Thomas? Man, I ain't seen you in a while, Thomas. What's going on with you, bro? You good? Okay. I'm good, too. All right? Yes, sir. But anyway, so, like I said, so that's what I believe. You ain't gonna find no real. Hey, what's up, Ed Buckley, baby? Ed Buckley, what's going on, baby? All right, good to see you. That's why I say, these guys ain't, they ain't gonna fight no real fighters. Look at old Shakur Foster. He is willing to go up 10 pounds. He willing to go up to 140 from 130. I'm sorry, 20 pounds, right? He willing to go up to fight Shakur. No catch weight, no shit. He want to go up there and fight. Now, Shakur, why you can't fight that man? I can tell you why. Because, first of all, Shakur Foster is just as good as you is. All right? He just didn't have the backing like of like you had. The promotion company, the promoters, the media, Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford, and Floyd Mayweather. He didn't have all that. So what? He had to get it out the mud when he got his ass out of jail. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Oh, Shakur Foster been in jail, right? He had to get that shit out the mud when he got out the jail cell. That's what happened. Huh? Oh. That hurt somebody's feelings? That hurt somebody's feelings? Yeah. But now he want all the smoke. He want all the smoke, and he willing to sacrifice. He willing to sacrifice himself. Huh? What's up, Rod Walker? Man, what's going on, baby? Yes, sir. And make sure y'all smash the like button. All right? Yes, sir. We got the cash out working too on this freaky Friday, y'all. This funky Friday. All right? And don't forget, I will be on the call tomorrow night. All right? I will be live 6:30 tomorrow. All right? The whole card. The whole goddamn card. All right? But anyway, get back to this. All right? So Shakur Foster want that smoke. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Then you got your counterpart over there. Right? His name is Devin Haney. Right? He don't want no smoke either. He don't want no smoke with Keyshawn, because Keyshawn gonna punch. All right, what's up, Big Dre? Yes, sir, new content on Instagram. Okay, Big Dre. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Yes, sir, Big Dre. What's going on, man? You good? Good to see you, man. Yes, sir. But anyway, like I was talking about, there go Big Dre right there. You know, he met Lamont Roach. He interviewed Lamont Roach. You know, Lamont Roach ain't no 130-pounder. He ain't no 130-pounder. All right. But this just goes to show you, y'all, that a lot of these fighters, they want to protect their old. And that shit is over with now. That is over with, protecting olds and all that shit. All right. That Floyd Mayweather era is over with. You get credit for fighting the best. You might lose, you might win, but you're going to get the credit you deserve. You're going to get the notoriety you deserve. People going to pat you on your back and say, man, good damn fight. You got Hall of Famers, I told y'all. You got Hall of Famers that got L's on their record, but they are damn good fighters. These guys right now are ducks. That's what it is. Guys that don't want to really fight. They are ducks. All right. Yeah, so what's up, Rod Walker? He said, man, Devin uses a smokeless fire pit. Yeah. Look, Rod, how can you sit there and duck somebody because you know that the other guy ain't going to hurt you? Shakur not going to hurt Devin if they fight. No. So Keyshawn, he will hurt him. Shakur not going to step to Devin. No, but Keyshawn will. So Devin ain't stupid. He want to get that money. Just like Mama Schofield want to get that damn money. What Mama Schofield say? Huh? Well, we won't tank. But see, we win either way it goes. If we win or lose, we still win. Why? Because we'll be rich. I say, bingo, you'll be rich. You'll be rich as hell. Yep. You'll be rich as hell. Yep. That's what I say. Yep. Mm-hmm. So listen, I'm going to say this. Get out the way. Get out the way if y'all don't want to fight. All right? Let somebody else fight. All right? All right? Rod Walker said Sugarfoot Schofield C. Yeah. You know, he's a junior, really, because Kid Austin is the third, right? But anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's Sugarfoot, all right. Oh, that feet is sweet as... Hey, I'm going to leave that alone. But see, that's the whole thing. That's why I said earlier, I know y'all just came in, but Keyshawn gonna do the same thing that Mama Schofield did. Mama Schofield went to the WBA, petition his mandatory spot, right? They mandatory spot. And say, okay, so the WBA, they got to do it because it's federal law. If they want to petition and they want their mandatory and they want their shot at the champion, you got to give them that shot. That's a federal law. So Keyshawn, what you waiting on? You the mandatory to Devin Haney. You do know that, right? You do know that. All you got to do is say, hey, Court, look here, man. I just petitioned the WBO. Yeah, because I need that fight with Devin. Baby needs some milk. Baby needs some goddamn Similac. All right, baby still drink Similac? Okay, baby needs Similac, right? So I'm sorry, man. Maybe next time, right? There you go. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, keep on stealing fight from Keyshawn. Keyshawn gonna wake up sooner or later. He ain't over there with Bo Mac no more. So he don't have to be your friend now, right? He don't have to be your friend right now. Man, just said, low down, what's going on? He said, man, KQ Austin got Willy Wonka golden teeth. Yes, there you go. There you go. There you go. That old Will lay it down on for a bag too. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Cause that's all they care about. They don't care about Tank, per se, being a champion. They know it's Tank. So they want that fight with Tank. Cause Tank come with a heavy price, baby. Ain't that right, Thomas Hill? Ain't that right, Thomas Hill? Let me drop the link again. All right? I didn't pin it. I should have pinned it, but I didn't. Yeah, it said fight Keyshawn or drop the belt, Devin. Yeah. And Shakur, step aside and let your brother get this fight. Yeah. Why, yeah. I'm going to tell you. Why he didn't do that? Why you do that with Oshaki and Raymond Ford? You let Raymond Ford, you say, give my man a shot, and then if you beat my man, then I give you a shot. Well, you know what that happened to that, right? It fell on goddamn deaf ear, right? Come on, man. Come on, y'all tripping. All right? Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping, man. I mean, it's like a never in the circle, right? It's a never in the circle. Somebody brotherhood got to get they got to get their card back. Because Lamar Rowe, he's on a brotherhood now, right? He's on probation, though, but he's a new brother, right? So Keyshawn, go and get your card back to Shakur. You don't need it. You don't need it anyway. Because Keyshawn, he is better than, in my opinion, he hits harder. He's hit harder, and I think he's better. His hands are faster than Shakur and Devin. You know how that fight gonna end up? A jab fest. A jab, not a jazz fest. A jab fest. A jab. 1, 2. A jab fest. Then clinch. Referee step in and break it up. Oh, we back in play. Then posturing. Then jab. Oh, no, right hand. Oh, clinch it out. Well, then referee step in and break it up. And we're back in play. Here we go. Man, do you know how boring that fight would be? Do you know how many people be sleeping in the stands? You know how many people be walking out? Come on now. Stop playing with me. That's why I say, goddamn it, man, like I say, PBC, man, get on board with what you call. Because, like I say, I would love to see PBC go over there with Top Rank, go there with Matchroom, go over there with Golden Boy, baby man. And Turkey didn't have to force them. They all working together against your ass, Turkey, against your ass. All right, you said boxing was dead in America? No, it ain't. All these promoters getting together, baby. Man, just bring TGB over there. Bring Al Heyman, chairman and CEO, Premier Boxing champion. You got Samson Boxing, Mayweather Boxing. You got TGB. All them promoters on the PBC. Take their asses over to the zone. And then everybody gonna fight everybody, baby. Everybody gonna fight everybody. I love it. And plus, I don't have to pay for all these streams. I have to pay for all these goddamn apps, right? That way, I can call one place only, and call the fights. All right? Just go to the zone and call all the fights. Except for MVP probably, but that's the only one. You see what I mean? What's up, Rob? He said, man, back in the day, when a man called you out, you made it a point to handle him soundly for calling you out. Where are the men that honor their word and beat ass and shut mouth? Thank you, sir. Man, that's all we want. He called you out. Then you got to answer and stand on that shit. Make the fight. He's saying he's willing to go up. He going uptown to 140 to fight you. And you won't fight him? Or you won't? All you talked about when you got in the ring, because he made your punk ass get in the ring, and all you did was what? Talk about sparring. Talked about sparring. See, to me, you got to prove something. You got to prove you like that. You got to prove that, hey, he ain't going to punk me. Okay, let's make the fight happen. Let's make it happen. Yeah, win or lose, you stood up like a man. Win or lose, you stood up like a man. And that's what I'm talking about. You stood up like a man. And yes, and it would be entertaining. You're right, Rod. It would be a damn good fight. Because I know Shakur Foster, you know, like I told y'all, he's just as good as Shakur. He's just as good as Shakur. He just don't have the backing. And that's a lot of fighters. A lot of fighters doesn't have the backing. That's why a lot of guys went over to Zuffa. Jaleel Hackett. I like the little kid, right? He's young. He's a contender. He's young and everything, but he couldn't get no backing. So he went over to Zuffa. He about to fight Derevchenko now. He about to fight Derevchenko. I ain't care about Derevchenko because he old anyway. But anyway, so I like him. I like Jaleel Hackett. He's from what? He's from the Upton Gym. He's over there by Tank. Yeah. Come on now. Man, what's up? The real Dave. What's going on with you, buddy? All right, good to see you, man. Yes, sir. What you say? Why they act like they are rough and rugged? Aaron Antoine, I want to see. Shakur, the fan-tested and skillful pressure fight. Yes, man. That's the same with Gary Antoine. They act like he don't fucking exist. I want to see Shark versus Navarrete. I want to see that too. And that might happen because Shakur ain't making no moves. All right. Yes, sir. Let's Thomas Hill, come up here for a minute. Yes, sir. What's up?
You put that link in there, so I thought that meant you wanted me to come up and talk, man. I could talk for a little bit.
No. I just if somebody had something to say about my subject,
oh yeah,
I've been doing that. I've been dropping a link for.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm glad you were inviting the people to come up and chop it up with you, OG. You know, it's always good listening to you, but it's even better talking to you. All right, so this is what I got to say about the whole situation with Shakur. Shakur actively is a champion at the 140 division. There are plenty of champions that he can petition to fight. He can submit his paperwork in and try to take their belts because, you know, he said that wherever he go, his plan is to go undisputed in each division that he goes to. We ain't even getting unification fights out of him. And to the same token, Devin, these are the two people that, you know, disqualify other folks because of the way they generally move. Ever since they left their places of championship status, they haven't really pursued other belts. So with that being the case, you got Gary Antoine Russell, he's a champion. You got who else is up there that's a champion? At
140?
Yeah, at 140. I can't remember.
Man. No, he at 147 now.
I can't remember the other champions. I
can't remember either.
I think Hitchens was a champion, but he got his taken, right?
Right, and that was gonna happen to court on them because when we go to Zuffa, you can't take that belt with you. You know? Yeah,
and that's another thing. How is that going to interplay with them if he's going to Zuffa and if that is legit? So there is work there for it. Like, but what's happening is there's negotiations of fight at 35 and at 47, but you're at 40. You're a champion at 40. A belt that you holding that you were supposed to let go for the bro.
Right.
Now the bro is at 47.
Right.
So
like, that's right. Dalton Smith at 140. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dalton Smith is a champion, right? Yeah. So that's a possible fight right there, and that's a winnable fight for sure.
Most definitely. Yeah.
So, and I forgot the other one. I think the other one is
I don't know. I can't think of 140. I don't know. My mind is on 47.
Yeah, because there's been so much other stuff at 47, 54 and above. That has been taken away from it. It was fresh in my mind who was at the champion. But there are 3 other champions there. You can petition to fight for those. There are also fighters there at 40 that are not champions that would be really good fights. There's Sandor Martin.
Yes. It's a lot of good fights in 140 and 154.
Exactly.
Right. They don't hold a belt at all. Gary Antoine Russell's a champion.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. But with that being the case, there are fights there. Why are we talking about making fights at 35? If you're going to make a fight at 35, then it should really be one fight and one fight only at 35 that's being made.
Right. Exactly.
If we're talking about making fights at 47, then there is only a couple of fights at 47 that you should be talking about being made. We got all kinds of stuff. If it's going to be in between those two weight classes, you got two fighters in those weight classes calling your name out.
Right.
You got Oshaki Foster calling your name out. And then you got Tito Mercado calling your name out.
Right.
You can't get a fight.
Right.
Fight one of them.
Right. Yeah.
So go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if they really truly, I think they're in limbo. I think that they're in between that decision of going there.
Hitchin got stripped D-Real. Yeah, Hitchin, he got stripped.
He got stripped.
He over in Zoo for now. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was just saying, I don't know what's going on for sure. I truly believed, and I've always believed that they were going over to Zuffa. But at the same time, the narrative that they've been selling to devalue someone else and value themselves has been about belts, legacy. Yeah, you go into a startup company, there's no legacy in a startup company.
Right.
They have to create their legacy. Mm-hmm. So now it's a bad look. And then there's also, you got people calling your name now. Before people didn't call your name. Now you got people calling your name.
Right.
So then there's that. We don't know what's going on, but what I do know is that there are fights to be made. We could be getting fights. I don't know if they got fights lined up because I don't know if anybody is currently active with trying to get a fight with them because of the way that they behave, the people that they are represented by, and just basically the fact that, unfortunately, and I hate to use this, they usually don't generate that big of a cash flow influx.
Right.
So with those things, it's tough to give them the money that they're looking for and host a card without possibly incurring a risk. So I don't know, KQ, what you think, man? Because there's similar paths going on with Devin and Shakur right about now.
Yeah, see, a lot of people want to come off that money, right? Because they know they're not going to get a return on the investment when you mess with Devin or Shakur. Just how it is. But if you go to Zuffa, the money is there. The money is there because it's funneling down from Turkey. So, they whatever they got going on, he getting a bag, and that's the way the Haney's going to get paid. Right now, that's why Devin waited so long to get a fight, because nobody want put up the money for him. Because GHP, that was just a LLC. That wasn't no promotion company, really. So now it makes sense for Devin to go over there and let them pay for, his fight or whatever by fighting Shakur. But I don't know now. I think Shakur, might have a second thought because of Keyshawn, So that's what I saw yesterday, So I don't know, man. It's a lot of fights, like you said, it could be made. Gary Antoine, they just forget about him. That he's a solid fighter, man. Gary Antoine Russell's a solid fighter,
Absolutely.
So I mean, it's plenty of fights there. I'm not worried about 135, because it's plenty of fights for Tank down there, Lucas Body, all them guys, So, but 140, Shakur, he can make a fight there. But the thing about it is, now they saying that they're not gonna give him credit, Shakur, if he wins. Why not? I mean, why? Because Devin going down in weight? Because Devin did that a lot of times, So, but I think, and you're right, Scrap. I think they're scared of Gary Antoine Russell because he's a rugged type of fighter that come forward and will dog you out, and never get tired. That's how I look at it. He never get tired. So, and that's the problem. That's the problem right there. A lot of people, there's a lot of good fighters right there, and he go one right there with a belt. Gary Antoine, So, and man, I mean, the dude is waiting to be great. I mean, all the Russell brothers can fight, but they never got over that hump. They never get on the hump. Mr. Gary Russell, he could never get that Leo Santa Cruz fight at 126. He always held that belt. He held that belt for like 2 years, but he only fought once a year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why I say, man, it's a lot of fights. These guys just don't step up to the plate. Here you got a guy calling out your name of Shakur Foster, willing to go up to not his weight class, to your weight class, and fight you. And you said you will fight him if you beat my man. I'm just saying, but of course, with Shakur Foster, I like to see him in there with Neverett. Because Neverett never been in there with a solid black fighter before.
I think that's the fight we get too.
Yeah.
I think that's the fight we get. I mean, because the same thing with Devin. Devin's at 47. He's talking about fighting people at 54 and talking about fighting people at 40. You got people at 54 that you can, 47 that you can fight that have belts. You got Ryan Garcia there. You got Rolly Ramirez there. You got I think the other one is Joe Crocker. He there. So you got that. There you got also Keyshawn Davis, who has now been granted the mandatory. You can make that fight. But we got other fights being talked about. So like I'm not sure these two fighters actually got something cemented. And they got something that they could work out. So they're trying to generate enough buzz to finally get some people behind something. I think the reason why we don't get a Shakur Foster fight is because right now they don't believe it's going to generate enough money. And I think that's why they're going around doing these press call tours and whatnot, where they're constantly hitting the airwaves, pushing out this fight. Because they're trying to build it up, because this might be a fight that they might go in the direction of. Right. But right now, like you said, the money is ultimately what's stopping it, because hell, we live in a day and age where it costs a whole lot of money just to pump some gas or to eat an egg. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is to entertain and buy airwaves. It costs a lot of money to have that space. So they got to put up. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just going to say. Now, Rod Walker said, these subsidized fighters are scared to lose and unwilling to go all out and bet on themselves. That's what I said last week. They don't want to bet on themselves. They don't want to bet on their skill set and take chances. Great rewards come from significant risks. They play is safe and get guarantees and fail to generate revenue. There you go. That's why Devin didn't want to take. That's why Devin didn't want to take that Rolly Romero fight. He don't want to bet on himself. He don't want to wait on the back end. He don't believe he can sell. He don't believe that the skill set people gonna come out and see him, that type of fight, and that's the thing about it. They don't generate revenue. They want guarantees up front. And PBC don't work like that. PBC, they give you a little bit up front, but in the back end, that's where the money is. The pay-per-view and all that. But they won't bet on themselves. And what I hear, Rolly said they made a lucrative offer, So that's what I'm saying, Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree with you on that statement. I think that, like you said, it wasn't the guarantee that they're normally getting. They're working off of guarantees. They come from a business model that gives you the fighter a set amount, and this is what you get. The PBC gives you a business model that says, we'll give you this amount, and we're going to get paid off the back end. So you get a chance to get even exponentially more. They're not used to that. So I understand why that's a little disconcerting for them. But to just outright say that they got zero guarantee, that's a flat out lie. I know they didn't get a zero guarantee.
Right. What's up, Big Dre? Yeah, I hear you. What's up, Dre?
What up, OG? What's up, Thomas Hill?
What's up, Big Dre, Dre?
Well, you the man, baby. The man, you too.
What's up with you, man?
I got a couple of things. Well, first of all, these guys out here looking for this big money, and they not generating enough revenue to cover you know, the amount of revenue, the guarantee that they want. Which is one thing when you dealing with somebody like Turkey who is, you know, not worried about the ROI from the beginning. Now he's going to get to the point where he needs to get some ROI, but you know, he wants to get these fighters in his stable before he worries about things like that. And when you go out there asking for these huge guarantees, all that does for you is show you that you're not worth that. When, you know, take the Devin and Rolling situation. Devin, you know, he said, hey, they sent over an offer and the offer was good.
Right.
And 10 minutes later, you know, hey, wait a minute, they sent us this trash offer that don't have enough money in it. Wait a minute, now you just got, he gave you, there was an offer, there was a small guarantee, and but it had a clause in it with a viewer number on it. Now, if you can't get 150 KP on the pay-per-views, you know, that's your break-even point.
Yes, sir.
You know, you got to get the views. So if you don't get the views, you don't get any more money. And they weren't willing to accept that. Now, the other thing on it is, you know, how can you say on one hand that the offer was good, and then on the other hand, you say it was a trash offer?
Right.
You know,
right.
Make it make sense to me. These guys, their money made more money last night than I made last year. So I don't see why they bitching.
No, I see it too. Yeah.
You know, but while I'm up here, I got a fight announcement for this weekend.
Okay.
If you in the Washington D.C. metro area, Waldorf, Maryland is the place to be. We're talking fighting in Waldorf, Maryland at the Capitol Clubhouse. Davis Boxing Promotions presents a night of professional boxing at the Capitol Clubhouse this Saturday, June 13th. In Waldorf, Maryland, featuring Stefan, the Bricklayer Hops, Keith, the Iceman Saunders, and Dwayne Sugar Wayne. Forgot Dwayne's last name. I've been calling him Sugar so long, I forgot. But we got a really good card. There's 8 fights on the card this Saturday night down in Waldorf, Maryland, Davis Boxing Productions.
All right.
So go online, davisboxingproductions.com. davisboxingpromotions.com and get your tickets today. That's davisboxingpromotions.com and get your tickets for a good fight down in Waldorf, Maryland. So if you're in the DC metro area, come on out and have a good time this Saturday night.
Sure will, bro. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Yes,
and
sir.
I got a couple of good interviews up on Instagram. I'll be putting them on YouTube a couple of days. So check out the content, see what the brother's about. You know, I'm working on it. I'm just starting it, so we trying to get this thing started and get some views.
Okay.
Help a brother out.
Okay. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. I definitely will. All right. Yes, sir. What's going on, Matthew? All right. Yes, sir. What's happening? All right. What you got?
Hey, OG.
Yes, sir.
Hey, where you from, man?
What's that?
Where you from?
Chicago.
What part of Chicago?
South Side.
Look, man, I'm gonna just say this one time. Keep Shakur name off your mouth, man. That's my people, man.
Man, I talk about whoever I want to talk about. That's what.
Hey, look, dog.
I don't fucking your people. Fuck your people, nigga. Shit, fuck you.
Look, dog. Look, dog. I don't do no back and forth. We'll see you when we see you, dog.
I'll tell you
we'll
what.
See you when we
Bye. How about that? Fuck your car. Punk ass. Yeah. Yeah, I kicked him off. Yeah. Don't fuck your people. Shit, nigga. Shit. Who you think this is? Yeah. Kiss my shiny ass, nigga. Shit. I don't give a shit who your people or not. Shit. Weirdo. You my people. You my people. He my people. Yeah, your people is scared to fight. How about that? Your people scared to fight. That's why. Shit. Where you from? Yeah. Shit. I don't give a fuck. Man, you gotta be fucked up, dude. You thought I was somebody soft? You must have known me. I don't go back and forth. I say, okay, bye. Because I sure gonna go back and forth with him. Anyway, make sure y'all hit the like button, all right? You got me messed up. I said, I don't give a fuck who Shakur is. Man, please. Man, yeah, where you from? Yeah, where you from? Man, nigga, man. Where you from? I'm from Chicago. What part? South Side. Shakur, that's my people. I don't give a fuck. Come on over here to the South Side. Let you meet my people. How about that? How about that? Let you meet my people. How about that? Yeah, you must be crazy. Come on over here and meet my people. You sound like you got a bunch of shit in his mouth. Where you from? Where you from? Chicago. What part? South Side. Little Keyshawn, name out your mouth. Why? He can't take up for himself? No, he can't. He can't take up for himself. That's why. He need Bud Crawford to take up for him. Now, what else you got? Man, please. What do you thought? You thought I was gonna bag out? Cause I had my hand. I know, I didn't. I saw the Tank Davis thing. I said, okay. So I put my hand on the thing there, right? Just in case he come up with some bullshit, I can strike him out real fast. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, okay. Thomas Hill, he fell off. Okay, he fell off. All right, Tony Biggs, what's going on? Shakur don't know who the hell that guy is. No, he don't know Shakur. No, it was a troll. Yeah, I knew it was a troll. That's why I was having fun with him. No, Shakur, if somebody knows Shakur Stevenson, they won't do it like that. They'll do it another more proper way or something like that. He probably just a Shakur fan or a troll. That's all. Or a troll. So you gotta be careful when you drop these links, man. You gotta be careful dropping links. Have your hand on this button right here, right? And hit remove, goddamn it, real fast. Shoot, for real. But anyway, let's keep going, goddamn, right? Let's keep going. I know, G. Man, this dude, man, you got me fucked up. Keep this name out of my mouth. Yeah, man, you know what? These guys are getting really emotional right now, OD fighters, and I know he wants to score people, but they are really getting emotional. And like Rod Walker said, these guys don't smoke. These guys don't want to fight. Devin Haney rather go down and wait and fight a pillow fist Shakur Stevenson besides fighting a Keyshawn Davis. That's just the way it is. Yeah, Rod. Hey, Shakur, those my peeps, man. Keep your name out your mouth, those my peeps. I don't want to go, man, fuck your people. I don't give a fuck. Man. Anyway, but yeah. But anyway, he didn't know Shakur. Just a troll. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it's going right now. You could have made big fights, a long time ago. So it is what it is. Shakur could have fought like Thomas Hill said. He could have had a lot of fights at 140. And like I said, what's wrong with Gary Antoine Russell, y'all? I know what's wrong with him. He's a rugged fighter. He will bring the fight to you. And he don't want that, right? He don't want that. Shakur don't want it. Devin don't want it. They don't want a Gary Antoine. Gary Antoine, man, will put your ass on the back foot and on the ropes. And then go at it. Because he one of them type of fighters, So yeah. So you picked what? The latter one. All right? The weakest one. The weakest link. Yeah. Rod Walker. Them threat aversion. Haney. Yes. That's what it is. That's why homie need to get with the program. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna check out that too, Dre, too, and what you were talking about. Okay, on Instagram. Rod. They don't want to smoke with a guy that can punch. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Juan? Yes, sir. What's going on, Juan? Yes, sir. Good to see you, brother. Yes, sir. What's up, Scrap? Good to see you, little Scrap. Yes, sir. Tank don't got spotlight. I'm saying, all right. You know what? I keep on forgetting to bring my glasses down. I don't know what. A Tank don't got spotlight. I'm somebody going to take the throne, and I think it's Ryan Garcia. Yeah. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Okay. Now, well, somebody else was saying something. Rod. Yeah, you said 140 has a lot of great fighters available. Second best only to 154. There you go. That's why I said 154 and 140. Those are the glamour divisions right now. Those are the deep division right now. And those are good fights. And Deezy, I saw what you said. That's a good fight too. I would love to see Neretti and Oshaki Foster on the undercard of Canelo or whoever. You know, make that happen. But see, that's the problem, Deezy. We want to fight over here. See, Canelo fights for Turkey. We fans of boxing. Oshaki Foster got fans in Texas. Canelo just out for the money right now. He ain't trying to be, nothing. He just want the money. So he fight all the way over across. No, we don't want that. We want the fights right here in America, where we can go to see the fights. People in Houston want to go see their hero, all right, or they fighter, whatever you call it, So no, Canelo already sold out. All right, I'm sorry to say that though, but he did. He's on. He made his money. He made his money though. That's all I'm saying. He made his money. All right. Yeah. So, what's up, Tyson? He said, don't want smoke with somebody who can punch, but Devin just fought B. Norman. Yeah. Devin fought B. Norman, and Devin hurt B. Norman. But guess what? Devin couldn't get him out of there. So Devin ain't got no power. You heard him, and that probably was a fast knockdown because I don't look like he was that hurt because he recovered real fast. So, but Poe thing, he couldn't even get him out of there. Devin trying his best. Go down. No, come on. So, of course, Devin gonna pick Shakur beside Keyshawn. That's what it is, all right? That's how it all gonna be. If you hold a belt, you're going to Zuffa, you're going to lose that belt. Okay? Let's be honest. Okay? If you got a belt, you're going to Zuffa, you're going to lose that belt before you hit the door. I'm just letting y'all know that. Ask Richard Hitchison and ask Opataya. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? No, Adolph, I just joking. I just be messing with Devin. I mean, he don't have power, but, I'm just being funny. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm just dramatic. All right, that's all. I'm just dramatic. All right, make sure y'all smash the like button, okay? We still got 54 people in here. All right, the Cash App, you can smash that if you like. All right, of course, like I said, Tank Davis, he could be back. All right, pretty soon, and that'd be good too for boxing. Then you got other fighters like Shakur, not Shakur, Keyshawn, Dave Benavides, Earl Spence is coming back. Jamal Charlo's coming back. I heard Jamel Charlo is trying to get a fight going. All right? Yes, sir. Let me call in, KQ. Okay, here, I dropped the link for you. You know what? I'm going to get the call and so I'm going to start that back up too. All right? I just got to hook it up. Okay? There go the link right there, Deluxe. Yes, sir. All right? Yeah, you're welcome to come up, man. That reminds me of the youngest undisputed champion ever. He reminds you of the youngest undisputed ever. Man, yeah, you kidding me? Stop making me laugh. All right. Okay. He ain't had a knockout in how many years? Okay. I got it. Man, please. No. See, this is why I keep telling y'all. Devin don't bet on himself. He gonna bet on himself as long as you can't hurt him. That's it. Now he always outweighed everybody, weight bully, and now he can't do it no more because everybody's his size now. He grew up. Everybody's size now. It's not highlighting, champ. Okay. Oh, there you go, right here. I'm sorry. There you go, right there. Okay. All right. You got it. Okay. You got it. Okay, let me post it again. All right. Yeah. Here, let me post it. Let me post it one more time. Okay, there you go. Okay. And shout out to my man Rod Walker. Yes, sir. In a cash app. App. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Rod Walker. In the cash app, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, who we got here? Let me see your face, bro. Yes, sir. Let me see your face, man. Now, I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is, man. Yeah. Okay, probably another troll. I ain't got time today. Man. All right? Yes, sir. I ain't got time today. Still not, bro. Damn. Okay, I don't know what's going on, Deluxe. Yeah, I dropped it, man. Yeah, I dropped it. Yeah. I don't know. Man, he must be on the vertical link. Okay, which link you on? Which link you on, Deluxe? Come on the big link. Okay, you on a vertical link. Okay, come on the big link. You on the short link, probably, Deluxe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what it is. So somebody down there, and I don't know who he is because he won't show his face. So you're going to sit there. You're going to sit there till I get off. Okay, how about that? Okay? You're going to sit there till I get off. How about that? All right? Happy feelings. Happy feelings. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. Just sit there. All right. Okay. Let me see. Private chat. Okay. He said not a troll. Okay. Okay. You're not a troll? Okay. Yeah. Okay. But I don't know who you is, brother. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just don't know who you is, brother. Okay. Come on back in the chat. All right. Come on the big screen. Yeah. All good, champ. But when will he ask where you from? Yeah. Yeah, all good, champ. But when he asks where you from, oh, okay. Yeah. You said, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, you got one question? Okay, go ahead and answer the question then, bro. Go ahead and answer the question. Okay, we listening. Okay, answer the question in the chat. All right, answer the question in the chat. Okay, because if I'm not familiar with you, man, I'm not going to open my link up. All right. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's Frankie Beverly Mays, baby. All right, let's keep going, man. Okay, you can ask a question in the chat, brother. You must be on the short screen. Get on the big screen over here, and there you go. Okay? Oh, yeah, man. No, okay. So, anyway, look, Paulie Margiani, right? Paulie, I don't like Paulie, right? I don't. But anyway, he got a lot to say about Conor Benn. He got a lot to say about Ryan Garcia. Now, I will say this. Okay, I will say this, though. Okay, Conor Benn is not a technical fighter. He's a strong fighter, and he will knock you out if he touch you. Now, Ryan, I don't know about no knockout because they're saying that Ryan Garcia will knock out Conor Benn. Now, Ryan's a good fighter. He's been fighting since he was young. But knockout, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. But I think Ryan, it's going to be a good fight. I think Ryan is a better fighter than he used to be. He's a better fighter than when he fought Gervonta Davis. And he's a better fighter today. And that's what it is, Okay. Yes, sir. My one question was what? Yes, sir. And no offense, brother. You just say I don't know. I'm not familiar with you, brother. And you gotta be careful when you let people up on the platform. You might not be a troll, but I'm just being honest with you, okay? Okay. So we work hard on our channels, and troll come up here, show their ass and everything else, and we get a strike, or a channel gets shut down for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, so the way to avoid that is just do what you do what you know. Yeah. So but anyway, now let me keep going. All right. Yes, sir. What's up, Rod? All right. Yes, sir. And once again, like I say, smash the like button. All right. I will be live tomorrow night for the fight call. Yes, sir. A skilled fighter beats a strong fighter most of the time. Yes, sir. That is why Devin beat Norman Jr. Ben is as a bloody brawler and will get hurt by Ryan. Ben is unruly and wild in the ring. Yes, he's not. He's not disciplined. You get that right. I always describe him a different way, and you describe him the right way. He's not disciplined. He's wild, right? His punch is not straight. He just going there, brawl. He's strong. You can tell, but like you say, he's not disciplined. And you're right. A skilled fighter. And this is what someone said I heard on Knockout yesterday. Was it Knockout? I don't know. But they said, can a bigger fighter get beat by a smaller fighter? Yeah. If that smaller fighter is skilled, he can beat him. So that's how I look at it. A skilled fighter can always beat a big puncher. All you gotta do is just get out the fucking way and slip punches. And just what I say about Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, he's a good defensive fighter, but he don't slip punches. He don't be slipping punches or anything like that. Like I think Tank said that. He don't slip punches, But you're right though, and Devin is a skillful fighter. It's just not a powerful fighter. Just don't have no power. And of course we see the way he's moving now. These guys are big now. These guys are grown men now. Matter of fact, these guys are fathers now. Everybody got a baby, right? Everybody got a baby. So these guys are not in the amateurs no more. These guys are not green anymore. They're not prospects anymore. They're not contenders anymore. Now, Devin, he at an age now. Hell, I mean, he was at 135. Look at him now. He's at 147. Look how big he is. He should be at 160, but we go with 147. So now you can't squeeze them bones down no more. You can't shrink yourself down no more like you used to. So now it's put up or shut up now. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about it. Bill Haney said the same shit. Devin's not developing. Devin's almost 30 years old. He'll be 30 years old, what, in 2 more years? Nah. If you ain't got it by now, you ain't gonna get it. And the strength, that man's strength, if you ain't got it by now, you ain't gonna get it. Devin ain't gonna learn how to punch. Not at this late in stage in his career. So the best thing Devin gotta do is use his feet. Use that feet work, a foot movement. Use that jab. That's all. Because you're not gonna hurt nobody. Them days are gone. You're not gonna knock nobody out. Them days are gone. Devin's gonna have to box. He's gonna have to box. Yeah. And boxing, knowledge and skill and skill, OJ. Yes. But skill is to get out the way on them goddamn punches too. But you can't win on skill. You can't win on skill. You win on aggressiveness. You win on people that making a fight. You can't win on the back foot. You know, you got to win on people that's making the fight and who's the aggressor. Then some judges like the aggressor. Some people don't like the aggressor. You know, it depends on what judges you got. You know, and no judging, but yeah, that'll be all right. That'll be okay. He'll be all right. Now, will he be on the face of boxing? No. Would he be able to sell? No. Would he be a pay-per-view star? No. Them days are gone. You know, for him. You know, but he still be okay though. He still will be okay. You know, I'm giving him credit. He'll be all right though. So you guys saw, they're not hardcore like the other fighters are, you know. And one thing I can say about the Hispanic fighters, they can punch. They can punch, and they just throw caution to the wind though, right? They do. But I've seen maybe one, maybe two technical, skillful Hispanic fighters, you know. So, but what's up, King? He said he don't test himself either. Okay, last time he did was Loma. He thought Ryan was sweet at that time, so he just took that one. Yeah. Well, see, he saw Ryan and what Tank did with Ryan and the money they made, because Ryan and Tank made a lot of money. So of course Devin said, okay, me and Ryan, you know, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. They thought Ryan was drunk and shit, right? They thought Ryan was really drinking beer on the stage, but he wasn't. And all of that, and then of course Devin got whooped, right? Now, I say that because all that Ryan went through, he's the only one that's shining right now out of that group I'm talking about. I'm talking about making money and then lose a step, and Turkey like him. Turkey feeling him, you know? So Oscar is forced now to work with Zuffa or something, or Rain Magazine, to make that Conor Benn fight. Oscar don't want to do it though. Ben Rodriguez, yeah, I'm calling that fight tomorrow. Yes, sir. That card gonna be a damn fire card. Ben Rodriguez dropped all his belts and finna start all over tomorrow night. Yes, sir. That's gonna be a damn good fight. Damn good fight. Well, with that, that's all I got for y'all on this Friday, y'all. On this Friday. Yes, sir. And man, good live stream last night. All right. It was a 2-hour live stream. Man, I didn't mean to stay on that long. All right. And I appreciate everybody that came in last night. That was a good live, I think, you know. But with that, that's all I got for y'all. Man, it is another fight night, and they're gonna be live tomorrow night at 6:30. All right. So I will be live tomorrow at 6:30. And with that, man, I hope y'all come on in and show your love tomorrow night. And with that, that's all I got for y'all today. I want y'all to have a good Friday evening, and take care. All right, and take care. If you haven't smashed the like button on the way out, always a good one, OJ, man. And I appreciate you, Zoo. I appreciate you, man, for a long time, man. You've been really, really supporting the channel, man. I thank you, man. Deluxe Recording, appreciate you coming in again, brother. I don't know what happened with you, man, why you couldn't get on. You probably was on the other stream. I don't know. I don't know. Can you hit the link on the other? No, you can't hit the link on the other stream. That's right. Yeah. But anyway, man, I thank you, man, coming in, brother. All right. So with that, man, all y'all, Queen, Eugene, everybody, y'all have a good one. Rod Walker, man, I appreciate you also. Okay. And with that, man, keep your head on the swivel. All right. Y'all know I'm from Chicago. Y'all know Shakur, my boy, right? But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. All right. With that, man, keep on. Living it up.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do, and goals I won't reaching